Welcome to our mailing list for church video production, newsletters, and tips. I'm David Jaley from Good Stewards Productions. No, I'm still not going to try to talk you into purchasing something here. I don't like when people do that to me, so I'm not going to run my business that way. In fact, at Good Stewards Productions, we don't have any products to sell. I just want to take a moment and let you know what to expect from this point on. Quite honestly, my goal here is simply to help you learn from my experience, mistakes, and ingenuity how to use video in the most cost-effective way to produce a quality cable TV show and other videos which will result in growing your church and the kingdom of God. I'll show you things I did and why, products I used and why, and how I saved money, kind of doing it outside the box, so to speak. I'll provide pictures and video whenever I can, and that's it. If I can help you do that by using only my free resources, great. But if in addition to those you need to use some of my other services, that's great too. I've set this up to give you as much as I possibly can free. Anything that I feel is general in nature I've produced in the form of these free videos or will send in these tips and newsletters. Anything specific like consulting, installations, training videos, video editing, or video production, I'll obviously need to charge a reasonable fee for, which is how I make a living. That's what I do for businesses as well. I'm not your typical wedding videographer. I help churches and businesses grow. You'll hear me say often that we live in a video world, and in a technical world as well. And while this may not be your thing, let me tell you, there's most likely some people sitting right in your church every week who absolutely love this stuff, especially the younger generation. And hey, if video did nothing else for you but to engage those people, make that younger generation feel needed and productive, that alone might make it worth it to you. Oh, and one last thing. To me, email is not a selling tool, it's a communication tool. That includes both directions, so please send me your suggestions of topics to cover, reactions to my information, and if you know a better or less expensive way to accomplish the goal. I'll be happy to integrate that, pass it on, and we'll all benefit. If this isn't what you felt you signed up for, or if you no longer need my tips and newsletters, then simply click the unsubscribe link at the bottom. It's on every one I send. Thanks for listening, and again, I hope this helps you reach those outside the four walls, grows your church, and expands the kingdom of God.